a little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiffany. Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. Another Tuesday, more inspiration, more motivation, and more encouragement. And tonight, we got a special guest. Tonight, Mr. Jamel Sullivan. We want to welcome him. Everybody clap, put your hands in there.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Okay, so for those of y'all that are just now tuning in, this is Tips Tuesdays Live Rehash. This is a spin-off of my audio podcast, Tips Tuesdays, where I bring special guests in to give different perspective on different inspirational topics that I already talk about on the podcast. And so I think we're going to have a little fun tonight and still give this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. I met this young man at my work, y'all. Because, I'm always talking about my work. So, a lot of people I meet at work. But we were conversating and conversing, because somebody's going to correct me on that. We were conversing. And and someone just told me to tell them about the podcast. And it was a good thing that I followed that voice in my head.
Most definitely.
And I was like, well, we got to get you on the show to get some inspiration, motivation, encouragement, share this with the world. He's going to let y'all know a little bit about him here in a minute. So, just go ahead. Tell them a little bit about you, who you are, what you do, all that good stuff.
Okay, I'm going to try to give y'all the cut down version of it. Of course, I'm Jamel Sullivan. I am currently in school right now getting my master's in rehabilitation counseling. I'll be through in December. Yay, me. I also run a nonprofit organization called the Braden Health Foundation. So that is where I spend most of my time, school, working in the Braden Health Foundation. And I have 40 plus kids in my organization. So they are my life, and I have one son and about 6 godchildren. So yeah. Yeah, that's my life. My life is very busy. I'm always on the run.
I'll say. Let's see, one son and 6 godchildren.
6 of them.
Oh,
6 lovely godchildren.
You claim 6 other people's.
6 other.
Boom.
Yes.
If that ain't inspiration right there. Look, you gotta stay motivated.
Yes, I try to be impactful as I can with these youth. They are the future, so I be trying to make sure that I drop little nuggets here and there and be a part of their lives.
Right. That's good. So welcome to the show. I'm excited.
And I am glad to be here.
Yes. So, hey, if y'all are just tuning in for the first time, I'd like for y'all to share this episode. Remember, we are looking in the comments and seeing who's in there being interactive. Okay, I see my friend in there. Seeing what's up, Excellent. Seeing who's been interactive in the comments. Last week we did 4 drawings. We did one for May and June, and then we did an extra one because my husband does the takeover where he take over the show, and he did 2 extra drawings.
Okay.
So we gave out Tips Tuesdays. That's a tongue twister. I don't know why I kept it. But Tips Tuesdays merch. And then we also gave some music too in one of the bundles, two of the bundles. So shout out to those who won last week. Remember when you do get your merch, take a picture for me. We're gonna put your picture on the podcast and everything like that. So the podcast page. So, but we are gonna get into things tonight. I'm gonna hit share a couple of times on this video real quick because that's what I do. But you mentioned briefly about the say what your organization is.
The Braden Health Foundation.
Braden Health Foundation. I'm gonna put that in the thing so everybody can see it at the bottom.
Yes.
But talk a little bit more about that, what it is.
So the Braden Health Foundation, right now we are in phase 1 where we target troubled and underprivileged youth. We work with all youth, but specifically just giving a space for the youth to have a safe place and letting them know that their mental health is important, just giving them an outlet and just try to keep them off of the streets and things of that sort. So we created an AAU team, basketball. So we are doing AAU sports right now, and we pride ourselves in teaching about character, skill, and resume. That is our motto: character, skills, and resume in every sense of those words. So that is what we're doing right now. But in the future, we plan to open up a foster care shelter for foster care, get into that, and also open up a facility for the homeless where we can help decrease the homeless rate.
That's what's up.
So those are the future. This is phase 2 and phase 3.
Right.
But right now we in phase 1. So we are targeting these youth.
And that's what caught me in conversation,
Yes.
y'all. That is what caught me in conversation because y'all, we see people on the streets all the time, homeless. You have people that, you don't know their stories. You don't know why they are in the situation that they are in. But you also have these, and not bashing any homeless shelters or anything like that. But we have this system where the homeless, yeah, they got somewhere to go. But are you teaching them how to get out of that situation if they want to get out of that situation? Because some of them are
right. So
sometimes I feel like I'd be homeless too.
Right. So the breakdown of the homeless shelter, whenever we do get that started, is going to be more of a transitional home where you actually come and live in and learn about financial literacy. And we'll be partnering with job placements and things like that, in housing, things that actually help decrease the homeless rate, and also giving them the counseling that they need. And that's part of the reason why I am getting my master's in rehabilitation counseling. So we are able to build that foundation as well.
That's what's up. Yeah. So it's more to just, helping. There's some background work and there's some research, and like I said, you just never know with some homeless people, like what they're going through mentally and stuff like that. Like why did they get in that stage?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So
I've heard a lot of stories. So
man.
So I really do want to get involved with it and just kind of be that place where they can come in and get that help that they need to get back on their feet.
Yes. That's what's up. So y'all, that's just a little warm up on my special guest tonight. We about to get into it, give some good old inspiration. But first, y'all know what I do. Somebody said enough for sure. I don't know what she said too. But y'all, stay in them comments. And I'm looking at them. Okay, Masters. Oh, she was shouting out the Masters. Yes. So, okay, look, I'm over here getting distracted. So, we're going to get started and start with our announcements first. Announcements. Y'all know how I do. Okay. All right. So, first things first, I'm the realest. No, seriously. I have been nominated for Musician of the Year at the Music Love Awards in Little Rock, Arkansas. Y'all, it is my first time getting nominated, and I'm just excited to be a part of this experience that I've been hearing so much about. I'm ready for August. So, shout out to the other people that have been nominated for the Music Love Awards. But y'all, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to go to this website at the bottom of this flyer, and I need you to go to the not the nomination, the voting ballot, and go find Musician of the Year and hit in Tiffany. Now, what I need y'all to do is to do that over and over and over and over and over and over again, because you have until July 31st to get these votes in, and it's unlimited. I think they messed up when they said unlimited, because I'm just saying. But go to Musician of the Year, vote for your girl Tiffany, and like I said, unlimited. So if you support, this is one of them times that you can show that you support Tiffany. Okay, go and stream my music on all platforms. Go and stream that music on up. Everybody has been killing Walk by Faith. Walk by faith. So, but stream it, stream it, stream it. If you feel like making a TikTok from the sounds, hint, hint, make a TikTok from the sound, and just support me in any way possible that there is out there. Also, if you like me and you still bump CDs, I got CDs for sale. Inbox me. They only $15 for the EP, and I got some more work to do in the studio. So y'all gonna be getting some more music here soon. So here's a little clip.
Make me more like you. Make me more like you. I don't wanna sing just a pretty song. Everything I do for you, I wanna please you, Lord. Show me how to be more like you, talk like you, Lord. And show me how to love your people so unconditional. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that one.
I know, right? So y'all go support, support, support. Share, share, share. Follow on everything that I have on social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. As I stated, go and use those TikTok sounds. Every song that I have released on streaming platforms, there is a sound out there. Make a random video with that sound in the background. Make a TikTok dance. Anything. Yeah, no, don't be like booty shaking. I want to walk like you though. Just saying. All right. So, but yeah, that's that. That, and then I will be having some more Tiff merch. Tips Tuesday merch. I got my notebooks, got bookmarks, got new calendar layout for 2025. I will be showing the what's the word I'm looking for? Sneak peek of the next year's calendar. So got more coming. So you got any announcements? You got anything coming up?
No announcements. Just go and support my organization. Y'all can add us on Instagram at the BHF 2024 and the Arkansas Scrappers on Instagram. Go follow and keep up with us and what we're doing.
And we'll put that information here in the comments at the end of the show. So yes. All right. So okay, now we can get into things a little bit, and I'm doing things just a tad bit different tonight. Y'all know I always do my quote of the night. I always usually pick a quote that resonates with me that I feel that everybody needs to know,
Okay.
you know, and then we usually go off of that. But I'm doing things a little different tonight. So every now and then, the motivator, the encourager, the person that's inspiring needs some inspiration, motivation, encouragement themselves. And y'all, when I get these text messages and posts that what I'm doing is worth it, it really warms my heart. And I had one, and she probably on here right now. Let me see if she on here. She might be on here and just ain't said nothing yet. But one particular person made a post and it really inspired me. I'm gonna read this post to y'all. Okay. So proud of you, it's me, Tiffany, for walking by faith and not by sight, because you will know that everything will be all right. Keep going and push through it. Be that runner that gets you to where you want to be. Closed doors are only for you and not against you. Don't forget to be patient with yourself because you got this. And hold up. I'll right here tomorrow support you. But I ain't really that part. And lift up you on your journey. All the words are yours from your podcast. You wrote these words in quotations to inspire us while also motivating yourself to also reach your goals. Hashtag Tips Tuesdays. Y'all better go listen to Tips Tuesdays podcast. All right, so I just want to say shout out. I'm sorry she ain't in here tonight. Let me text her. Where you at, girl? But I appreciate this. Like it meant so much to me because sometimes you go on a journey and yes, it's for yourself, but you get discouraged
Definitely.
or you get tired and you're just like, is anybody like really listening? Is it really touching people the way that I'm feeling it? You know what I mean? So when you get messages like that, because like she said, all of that is from things that I've said or that I've saying, my quotes. So giving back to me. And so that just really, I'm like sitting in chills as we speak because I'm just like, I'm walking in my purpose and other people are being inspired, motivated, encouraged.
Most definitely. I always say that if you can touch one life,
Just that's it.
just one, you've done a great deed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then I say that all the time on the show. I'm like, even like with my music, like I don't really care to be famous or, be a celebrity. If that comes with the territory, then so be it.
Yes.
But long as I hear, hey, I heard your song and it really ministered to me. It really touched my heart. It really blessed me.
Yes.
That's enough.
Keep
That's
going.
enough. I ain't gotta be on Beyonce status. I would like to meet Beyonce. I'm just saying. But if I just touch one person in this world, I'm good with that. I'm so good with that. I've done my purpose. I'm
Most
doing my
definitely.
purpose. So, yeah. So I got a question. So, what inspired your foundation?
Well, I named my foundation after my son.
Okay.
He's still in the land of the living because a lot of people asked it.
What
but
happened?
I decided to do something to honor him while he's still living. I think a lot of times we make foundations after someone has passed or something like that. But he inspires me every day because he's big on helping others and always giving a helping hand. So I decided to create an organization after him. And I have just always been one that wanted to touch the youth because I was a juvenile delinquent most of my life. So there was a lot of people who gave up on me, threw me away, and told me I'd never be anything. I'd be dead or in jail by the time I was 18, and all these negative things and these naysayers. So for me to be sitting here now, thankful to a praying grandmother and my praying aunties and my good old circle, my mother, who still believed in what I could become. and believed in my purpose, that I'm here now at 29, and I can say that I have 2 bachelor's degrees. Now
Okay,
I'm working
now,
on my
too.
master's.
Okay,
You know,
now.
so these things, and now I have created an organization. So just having that support that I have, I just wanted to make sure that I was able to be that support for other youth, to just let them know that you can do whatever it is that you want to do in spite of your situation. You know, a lot of people didn't know that sometimes me and my mother didn't even know where our next meal was going to come from. You know, but and I love her because she's my biggest inspiration, because she may have fell down, but the way she got back up, and they just continue to inspire me every day. So I just want to make sure that I'm always being there for these youth, because they don't always have that. So that's why I just wanted to go ahead and get this organization started from the ground up and start with the youth.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That is what's up. That is what's up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That you have not gotten any inspiration already. We only how many minutes in?
Hey.
That's inspiration. No, it's right there. 22 minutes in. Y'all ain't got no inspiration already. I don't know what to tell you. But okay, so we're gonna go further with this inspiration. So the way that we do the show is, usually I have a small and a big jar, but
okay.
I'm on break from the audio part of my podcast.
Okay.
So I've gone through all the small jar, which usually that'll be like I would start off and then you piggyback off of me. But we just got the big jar.
Okay.
So we just gonna be pulling from here tonight, and we just gonna vibe off of each other and give this inspiration out there to the world. Right. Once again, if you are tuned in, please share the podcast.
And love.
Yes, do all of that. Remember, I am looking at you in the comments. Hey, Quena. She was one of our winners last week. But yes, Tiance.
So how do you determine your winners?
So last week what I did is I had a list of everybody that was on each episode commenting. Okay. And I just wrote it down. Last season I did the little spin wheel and all of that, so they can see it visually and all that. I ain't do that last time. I'll probably do that at the end of this month. Make
sure y'all comment. Get in the comments.
Make sure you comment.
So y'all can win the little gift.
Yes. Because I don't know. I might do some money next week. I mean, not next week, but at the end of this month.
Y'all better get in them comments.
Everybody needs some money. So I'm going to pull out some things at the time. That way I ain't got to keep putting my hands in there. But you see my picture? It's all pretty and everything. My friend did that for me. All right, so let's see what the first topic is going to be. Hey, are you just getting in, Crystal? Tell me if you just getting in, because I shouted you out. So now you're going to have to go back and look at the video so you can see. Yeah, she just got in. Okay, I ain't going to do you like that. So let me show you that you were my inspiration tonight for the quote. Sit up there for a minute while it's there. Okay. All right. So, did I say it on? Okay. So yes, Crystal, you were my inspiration. You know, I got these kids. You were my inspiration for tonight. Just to let you know. Thank you for your motivation and inspiring me. Okay. So, all right. So this one is the avid runner. So first, I'm going to go into detail of what came about with this topic. Okay. So on the podcast, the first season of my podcast, I talked about runners, and runners is basically the motivation that you have. What motivates you? What type of runner are you? So I briefly in this first episode just went through the 5 runners. Okay. Then in season 2, I did a breakdown of each one. So each one had its own episode. So you got the non-runner, the lazy runner, the talking runner, the fire runner, and the avid runner. So I'm not going to tell you what each runner is that I got as far as my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing those runners, I want you to tell me what you think when you hear of the avid runner. And then I'm going to tell you what my perspective was.
Your perspective on the avid runner.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
You tell me what you think if you just was hearing the avid runner. Now remember, running is your motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So avid runner. I would say just when it comes to just being a runner in general. So you said that is just something that drives you. So the avid would be something, just a certain type of thing that pushes you. That what the avid would be.
I can tell you what it is. You just tell me just what you think off top.
Well, if I was just to hear the avid runner, I would say just the avid runner would be probably pretty much of what I do when it comes to organizational wise or business wise. That's what I would say an avid runner is. Whatever that is when it comes to being inspirational or whatever the case may be.
Okay. So, all right. So the breakdown.
Give me the breakdown.
The breakdown of the runners is okay. So you have the non-runner.
Mm-hmm.
The non-runner, they ain't motivated to do that. They just living on this earth, existing, basically just living. Then you got the lazy runner. They ain't do enough to say they did something. They really ain't got no motivation though. But they do enough to show face.
Just enough to get back.
I'm gonna make it look good. I'm gonna make it look pretty. Make them think I'm doing something. That's the lazy runner. Then you have the talking runner. You got the ones that's always talking about what they want to do every time you see them.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you see them again, they still ain't doing what they was talking about doing. They just talk about it. We need to walk it like we talk it.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing it. Okay. Then you have the fire runner. Now I've gotten different perspectives on the fire runner, but mine was the fire runner. They have to have somebody else or something else to motivate them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way they move. They have to go through things in life in order to be motivated. If they don't go through, they ain't steady. You know what I mean? The avid runner is gonna be the go getters.
It's about that age.
They gonna be the motivated ones. Every time you see them, they telling you what their next move is. I got this going on. I got this going on. Like me and you.
Always
you know what I mean?
Move.
Always on the move. So that's a breakdown of the runners. So you get where I'm going with the runners, okay? Because you might get another runner because we had 5 and a recap. So yes, okay. All right, y'all make some noise in them comments. Okay, so this one is checking in. Just checking in. What's something inspirational that you would say to somebody about checking in? You could be checking in with themselves, just checking in.
I would just say, when it comes to checking in with self, make sure y'all take care of yourself. That is my biggest thing, and one of the things that I had to figure out when it comes to taking care of so many others. Just always taking time for yourself and make sure that you take care of self, and make sure that you are being kind to yourself and ensuring that you are able to give your best self to others. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't truly fully give yourself to everyone else. And that's one of the things that I had to figure out and just really set in and really understand for myself in order to properly run my organization and be a counselor in general. Is just to take care of self. So that's my biggest thing. Make sure y'all taking care of yourself.
Yeah, y'all know I say all the time, like you just said, if you can't take care of yourself, if you're not loving on yourself, how can you love somebody else? How can
Most
you
definitely.
pour into others when you have nothing to pour? You gotta recharge. I know people probably get tired of me saying the same thing on my show. Guess what? I do not care. But one thing you gonna remember is that you need to love yourself first. You need to recharge. You need to take a breather, take a breath. Sometimes you gotta, if you gotta lock yourself in the room. If you got a bunch of kids, maybe you need to go lock yourself in the room. Maybe you need to go out to the car. Do whatever you gotta do to reset.
Most definitely. And it's not always easy to be kind to yourself.
It's
It's not
not.
always easy because if you're a person that is driven and have goals to meet, we're not always kind to ourselves because we are always looking for what's next. We don't have time. We don't take the time to celebrate ourselves,
Mhm.
So most definitely, it's not easy, but you must make that. You have to make that the number one thing
Mhm.
yourself.
You
Most
are
definitely.
priority.
Most definitely.
Yes. What we had a quote a couple of weeks ago now. It was saying that self care isn't selfish. Something of that manner. But
Yeah.
self care isn't selfish. It's actually to keep you sane. So it's like self care isn't insane or
Yeah.
something like that. It's
And
supposed to
if
keep you
and
sane.
if they call it selfish, sometimes you gotta be selfish.
I'm like that. I like that. I'm gonna be selfish. Yes, because you gotta take care of you.
Most
You gotta
definitely.
take care of you before there is no you. You know. And then this is kind of backtracking. You were saying about your foundation being named after your son.
Yes.
I like that you said what you said. We like to what's the word I'm looking for? Give people their flowers when they not here.
Yeah.
We gotta stop doing that, y'all.
Most definitely.
Like tell people now how you feel. Celebrate people now. Why wait until I'm gone to set up? Oh, look, I may have had this conversation with you when I was at work, just like briefly. But I
Mhm.
have people that come through and they get these obituaries and they spend all of this money on obituaries and stuff like that. And I'm just like, did y'all spend this much on this person when they was alive? That person
No.
ain't seeing that or anything. Like,
Yeah.
give me my flowers while I yet live. Don't
Yes.
wait till I'm dead. And then like you ain't even say the person visiting my funeral, they coming from, I'm just gonna say this, I'm not talking to my friend, New York. And while I was live, you couldn't even come. You couldn't even come and
Yeah.
see me one good time. But then you gonna come and look over my dead body.
We definitely have to start living in the now. Most
Please
definitely.
do. Please do. Life is too short. And if you appreciate somebody, you need to show them that you appreciate them.
Most
Show
definitely.
them. Don't wait till they dead. You know. So that's awesome that you have the foundation in your
Thank
son,
you.
for your son. So there
Run
you
me my
go.
money now.
What are you over here talking about? Run me my money. I know someone who did that. They had celebration for their mom slash grandma. She had the time of her life. Oh,
Yeah.
like they had, yeah,
Yeah.
look, celebrate me now.
Most
Be like, all,
definitely.
all of a sudden, oh, we just gonna throw you a surprise party. It ain't got to be my birthday. It ain't got to be that. Just because.
Just celebrating you.
Just celebrate.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? We got so much to live for and to celebrate. Life be life, but hey, in between, why not party?
Most definitely.
For real. So yes, love yourself. Love yourself. Because you can't love other people without loving yourself first. How you show yourself love, then you can show other people love.
Most definitely.
And take that time out.
Yes. That's the key to life.
Because some people, I can't say some people. I'm gonna say Me will buy other people's stuff before they buy themselves something. Like I will catch myself, I'll be in the store and I'll be like, say I finally done spent, well, about to spend $20 on me for something. By the time I make it to the register, I'm like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
can
guilty
use
of
this
that too.
20 for something else. But then you'll spend $20 on somebody else, but you won't spend it on yourself. You know
I
what I
am
mean?
definitely guilty of that.
Like go and buy yourself something. I'm gonna make that my priority this weekend. I'm gonna go and buy myself something and not think about the price. I don't care if it is $5. Hugging myself over here. He's silly. That's good advice. And I'm guilty of putting everyone else before myself. Sometimes I have to rest and regroup, then
Most
do
definitely.
then and do
Most
and
definitely.
should and you better. That's my stepmom. Yes.
Most
All right. So that's a good one.
That
Checking
was a real good
in.
one.
Checking in. All right. This one that we have been putting emphasis on this whole season is no complaints.
No.
No complaints. And I ain't even been putting these titles up here so they know what we talking about. No complaints. So no complaints, man. So this episode right here, I put out the no complaint challenge. Okay. Why did I do that? Because afterwards it was like I was getting tested. Left and right. Especially at work. Because I was just like, I'm really trying my best not to complain. I gotta go to this job. I gotta pay my bills. So I don't want to get into the habit of complaining all the time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But then also trying not to surround myself with people that complain all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have been doing in order to control what I can, because not all the time can you control it, is, when I feel like you coming over in my zone, put them good old headphones in and act like you can't even hear. Because some people just want to complain.
Most definitely.
And I'm like, just move around. Why are you? I'm not even talking to you. Go move around. Go complain to yourself. Go complain in your corner somewhere. So, what is something that you could tell others to possibly try? All the time you're gonna do it. To try in order not to complain. What's something that you would say to somebody else that would help them?
Continue to keep God first. Let me tell you, I have been in a season where I just had to learn how to honestly keep God at the forefront of everything that I do. And trust me, you still gonna have moments where you want to complain, but I promise you, if you just get in tune with your star player, whatever and whoever that may be, whoever your higher power is, I say tune into that and just keep that at the forefront of everything that you do, and I promise that will erase some of those complaints. Most definitely.
And
so
then,
that's my motivator.
And then, just the ad.
Just the ad.
No, because I had, and I think I told y'all about this on a previous episode, but I had a particular customer that was a little difficult, and I was, correcting whatever she needed. It really wasn't a correction. She didn't ask for it, but I just, anyways. So when she came over, like kind of like hovering, and like kind of had something to say, so I just started singing out loud. I forget what song it was. It was a gospel song, but I just started singing. It might have been "Lord Deliver Me." I don't know.
But you know what? I think I heard that today on one of your podcasts. about you singing.
You might have seen that episode, and I was talking about this, but sometimes this is when I would say that you can kind of act crazy
Mm-hmm.
or just start praying out loud. So you're gonna keep on talking, and I'm over here actually fixing what you need. I don't have to because I really did not
Mhm.
have to in this moment. But I was just, trying to do my friendly customer service and get on my
Mhm.
dough. Sometimes you might need to just start praying out loud or
Mm.
singing something very encouraging out loud in order for you not to complain or for you to do anything that is going to be out of character.
Yeah, and I mean, there's sometimes where whenever you're working on something and truly working on something, as well as God hears you, the devil hears you too.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay.
so you think you want to not complain? Okay.
So whatever you are working on at the time, you will continuously be tested.
Mm-hmm.
Continuously be tested. And that's why I say you have to keep God first and keep him at the forefront of everything that you do, no matter if you just going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Do not take off your armor, because if you do, he is on attack mode at all times. So keep God at the forefront always, okay?
Look at it now that you say that. Now, some of the best advice that I've heard over the last, and it's been confirmation for me. Some things you just don't need to say.
Most definitely.
Just be quiet. Like I should have been quiet with this complaint challenge. I should have just been like, and then y'all would have known that I ain't trying not to complain. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta be silent. Just be quiet. If it's something that you really want to work on, okay, keep it to yourself. Maybe write it down. Write it down. And then, just try it. Just do it. Without putting it into the atmosphere that that's what you're trying to do. Because the devil don't know nothing until you say it out loud.
The devil hears prayers too.
When you say it out loud. Y'all heard that? Okay. So, be quiet sometimes. Then you might not have to work on them no complaints. I'm telling you, as soon as I released that challenge, it was like left and right. I was just like, what in the world? Is it something in the water today? You got what's here moments out here. All right. Push through it. I always like push through it. I'm gonna let you just take that. Push through it.
Push through it.
Whatever it is.
Literally, in every sense of the word. Push through it in every sense of the word. And I mean, life is hard. God never said that it would be easy. It is definitely hard. So whatever that dream is, whatever is pushing you and driving you, go with that and do what it is that you are called to do. He never said that our purpose would be easy following our path. So, continue to keep pushing. And that goes back to just keep God first. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep going. I know you can't see that light at the end of the tunnel, but keep going. It'll come to pass.
Sometimes that light
Most definitely.
It just be non-existent sometimes. And it's
And
like,
that's
when?
most definitely.
When?
Because my organization pushed me every day. You hear me? It pushed me every day.
They pushing
those 40 children. Let me tell you. And then you got to think about the 40 parents. Yes, God.
Right. You ain't just dealing with the children, you dealing with the parents too.
But I love them dearly. And some days are harder than others. You're going to have those days where you just want to throw in the towel. But you have to just remind yourself and know that if God gave you a vision, see it through. It's going to come to pass because it's your destiny. It has to work.
Mm-hmm.
It has to work.
Yeah. Especially if you're working it.
Most definitely.
And pushing through.
See it through all the way to the end.
I see
and there will be a great reward.
Exactly. I see Queen in the comments. She said, "My tongue is tamed. I've been praying on my facial expressions in Jesus' name." Well, we're gonna pray that you push through
It's
them
that facial.
facial.
It's the facial expressions for me.
Hmm.
Yes, I understand that one.
Feel you. Felt.
I feel you on that one. My facial expressions can be deadly.
Man, look, whoever could be killed by your expressions. Be like, put your face. All right. I told you we were gonna get another runner.
Oh, the lazy runner.
You got the lazy runner now. What you got?
Quit being lazy. Get up and run, baby. Run and see what the end is gonna be. You get up, okay?
Oh.
If you ain't never had motivation before, I'm talking to you. Get up. Quit just talking about it. Be about it. Life is too short. Get out there and do it. Whatever it is that is, if you wake up in the morning and that is all you think about, that just might be your purpose. Explore that. Mm-hmm. Get up. You'll never know until you do it and until you try it. So
what's that? See, I be on social media too much. But it was the older one that TikTok was like, "Don't be weak in the knees. Stand up.
Stand up.
Shut up.
Go get it.
Go get it. Stop being lazy."
What Mary said, go get it. Go get your blessing.
Go get
you better go get it. It's waiting on you. It's your time.
It's your
time, baby.
Go ahead and sing it, because I heard you singing.
Because
I heard you singing when one of the days I was doing something for you. So I was gonna hit them.
I give them a little bit here and there.
Yeah, go get.
I done retired from singing, y'all.
Retired. He's 29. What? Retired.
Oh, I done retired. I've been doing it ever since I was about 5. And I sung myself to death.
I'm done with you. Ain't no such thing as retirement in no singing. Because I heard him, y'all. I heard him hum. Now, you know, if you've been hearing somebody hum and they sound like they can sing, they can sing.
Yeah, I can give them a little 1-2 every now and then.
1-2 every now and then. Yeah. Just not right now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
You know.
We're going to bring him back and he's going to have to just hit a sentence. You know what I mean? Just a sentence. You know? Just saying.
I'm not opposed to it.
Let's see what Mama
I am not opposed to it.
Encourage yourself by putting your own name into the scriptures. God has not forgotten about his promises. All right now.
Ooh, that's a good one there.
Take a nap.
All right.
Put your name in the scriptures.
That'll preach there.
It will. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, let's see. It's 9:56. Do we want to do one more?
We can do one more.
Because you warmed up now.
Yeah, I got warmed up now. I'm there. And then I may get y'all a little 1-2 before we get up out of here.
Whoa. Oh, this one's good. They all good. As you can see, they all good.
Let's see what we got.
Cycles.
Oh.
Cycles.
Come on, start us out on them cycles.
Tell me what I miss.
Yes.
Anyway. Cycles.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. So what you got? Cycles. You want me to start it?
I wanted you to start it out.
Why you want me to start it out? Well, look, I'm gonna say like I've been saying, whenever I get this topic, I would love that my son will be 18 this year, y'all. And I listen to everything that comes out of his mouth, whether he thinks that I don't listen or not. But he made a statement and he said, this was in a song that he was writing. And he was saying, I'm trying to break cycles that I didn't create.
That's
Just that line, by itself. Because it's like, yes, we could be the ones to create the cycles, but 9 times out of 10, you're trying to break something that you did not.
generational cycles.
Generational cycle. And a lot of times we try to break these cycles, and in the midst of trying to break those cycles, like we just end up doing the same thing, just in a different way. You know what I mean? Well, my mama did this, and so I'm not gonna be like her. So you go through life, your whole life, trying not to be like mama, only to still be like mama, just in another way.
That's it.
You know, some cycles, yes, they need to be broken, but some cycles, I'm not gonna say will never be broken, but since we're trying so hard, they will never be broken because you're steady going against the grain. Sometimes you need to find out, why was that cycle created? Why did mama do what she did? Why did grandma do what she did? Why did great grandma do what she did? You need to get to the root of what created that cycle. Then, because knowledge is power, then you can begin to break that cycle.
Most definitely.
Once you get that knowledge, once you figure it out, a cycle can be, uh, say that diabetes runs in your family. Well, that's one thing that you really are not gonna like run away from. But what can I do better?
Right.
In order to prevent, or even if I do get it, what I need to live,
maintain and
differently.
Live a healthy life.
Yes, like like I mean, I can only speak on myself. I know that my mom had diabetes. I know that my mom's mom had diabetes. But what were they doing? I remember as a young child, I see why my girl, she drinking cokes all the time and candy and all that. You know what I mean? My mama, she ate the way that she wanted to. So what can I do different? I can eat differently. I cannot be drinking all them sodas. I don't. I don't, I mean, I have a soda every now and then, but I ain't just like just drinking sodas.
Right.
What can you do to maybe prevent the same thing happening, or at least live a better lifestyle?
Right.
What you got?
Well, I know cycles all too well. I come from a family that, I didn't have any male role models. When it comes to my family, we was just stuck in a time where, many of our men didn't graduate high school. Our men just started graduating high school in the 2000s. We have just started that. That is something that is new for us. Yeah. So when we graduate high school, it's a big deal in our family. So that is one of those things that is big in our family. So whenever it comes to male role models and things like that, I knew that is a cycle that I wanted to break. And even when my son came about, I knew that in order for him to be able to step into not falling into the streets, which what most of the men in our family did, to have a chance to graduate college and things like that. I was the first male college graduate of a four-year university. So, so when it comes to things like that, I knew that I had to be the face of that and start to break those cycles. Yeah. So you definitely have to take a stand and make up in your mind that if I have to be the first, I'm going to be the first and just break those cycles. Yeah. I believe in that.
Yeah. And sometimes those cycles will be the thing that motivates you.
Most definitely.
It's going to make you that avid runner.
Every day.
It's going to be that thing that help you push through. You see what I'm doing there?
Most definitely.
Everything that we just talked about. Rev it on up. You know what I mean?
I refuse because baby, I refuse to fail at this point. I'm always running. I wake up in the middle of the night writing ideas on the board.
At least you wake up
at 2-3 o'clock in the morning writing.
Look, that's not what I need to be doing. That's why I ain't.
When I wake up, if I roll over and I done thought about something, I'm jumping up and I'm writing it down. Yeah, I believe in going after everything that God has promised me.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Most definitely.
I'm with you on that. Let's see what they're talking about. Fire under, what is it? Fire under runner. You're an avid runner. Yeah, she said you're an avid runner.
Yes.
Avid. Yes.
They're saying I receive it.
and do. I'm loving it. And y'all. He probably gonna be like, Mama, you be talking about me on your show. Yeah. Sure do. Yeah. I'm done. No, I'm not gonna be on his cycle songs and I'll listen to the songs. I'm not about to be on there, y'all. My child cussing, so just saying. But y'all ain't heard that from me. He gonna be like, right? He gonna be like, how that thing goes to that one? But it's good things though. It's good things.
Yeah.
That's one of them things where they be like, well, it sound better when you cussing.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but then like you take out the cussing and you'd be like, well, I kind of see what you mean.
I gotta let you have it. and see, with working with my youth, that's what I have discovered. You have to allow them to be themselves.
Yeah.
In some capacity. Mm-hmm. And my babies, they rough around the edges, so I have to find a balance in educating them and also allowing them to be themselves.
Yes, right.
It's very important to let them.
Yeah, let them be themselves.
They'll find their way,
but also learn to respect.
Yes.
Yeah, my son.
Gotta educate them.
Look, he ain't gonna just like cuss in front of me, or he'll be like, "Mom, I want you to hear this song." It's a little cussing, but hear it. Like you warn me, and I'm just like, okay, all right, we'll see.
Let's see how bad is it.
Right. But if they talk about something, I kind of let slide. Now, if they just doing the most, then I'm just like, really.
Yeah, you have to tone that down a little bit.
On to the next. So, yes, radio edits. Yes, radio edits for sure. So, God, we are at the end of the show. A good hour has passed on by. And man, the thing that I love and I hate about the shows on Tuesday night. I be so wound up after the show.
Done got going.
Luckily, this week I'm on vacation. So I ain't got to worry about if I do stay up to 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, have to get up in the morning to go to work. So I'm on vacation this week, so I ain't got to worry about that. But y'all, I have so much fun on this show, and we got 3 more episodes of this season.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been debating about, we're going to have season 6, but I've been debating on if I'm going to be bringing it back after season 6. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
What's next?
We have to see. Or we might just have to turn the show up. I don't know.
What's next if you don't do seasons? After season 6?
And that's what's got me.
You gonna start doing tiny discs?
I mean, I can just go live anytime on my stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll incorporate the music in there. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I gotta do something. Like, I'm the type of person, I start doing something, and then once I get the swing of it, I kind of get bored.
Let's get it jumping. Let's get these mics in here and have little guest singers.
Y'all heard him say let's.
Get right.
Y'all heard him say let's.
Let's do what's up. Let's get it going.
Y'all are my witnesses.
Let's get it going.
Look, and I'm the type of person, if you say something, I'm going to be like, let's be doing it.
I may have to come out of retirement.
He might have to come out of retirement, y'all. Y'all, look, put in the comments, come out of retirement.
I'm going to have to come out of retirement for a little bit.
Yes, damn it, I'm on vacation.
Yes.
But why he on there, y'all? Okay, so I'm talking about what I'm gonna be doing with Tiph Tuesday Live Rehashed. You know, I'm still gonna be in the scene. I just need to figure out a way to switch things up a little bit because me personally, I get bored. But with that being said, I also have my other podcast that Crystal calls Frickin' Frack. It's not Frickin' Frack, it's called Riff and Rev.
Yeah.
And Mr. Rev is on here. So y'all be tuning in. That is one of the announcements I need to make. Y'all tune in to Riff and Rev. Go follow and subscribe to Riff and Rev. It's the more adventurous podcast. And we got some things coming up. July 12th, we're going to be getting it in with vitamin K. So if y'all have been tuning in on my Facebook page, right before, I think it was about March, April, I was making posts and working out. Y'all notice I ain't been making no posts about working out. But we're not gonna talk about that. But we're gonna have vitamin K on Riff and Rev. So we're gonna be getting that good old workout in on July 12th. More information will be coming soon. So yeah. But other than this podcast, I have that podcast. And I'm always gonna be doing something. But we're gonna have to put that pen to the paper and make some ideas happen.
Let's get it going.
Y'all come on out of retirement in them comments. So he can come on out of retirement. You know, I always like a good singing buddy. You know, you can do some freestyle sessions or something.
I'm a little bit here and there, you know.
Do we need to like knock them cobwebs out? You know, you got everything around here. You got mics.
Upon request. I try not to turn down requests. So because you just never know who you're gonna bless.
You never know.
So I try not to. If someone asks me, I try.
Okay, well, this is me asking.
This is me asking. I try.
Just saying.
Okay, I'll give you a little.
You gotta make the connections when you can.
Look, you ready now?
Let's go.
I'll give you something.
Go.
Okay. God has not promised me sunshine. There's not the way it's going to be. Oh, but a little rain mixed with God's sunshine, a little pain makes me appreciate the good time. Be grateful. Oh, be grateful. Yeah.
All right now.
A little bit here and there.
We grateful.
Look, that's without a warm up. You know,
for that special performance. Impromptu.
But most definitely, I just try to inspire in any way that I can. So definitely upon request, I try to.
You better continue to use it.
I try to use it.
You use it before you lose it. Then when you lose it, you be trying and be like, I can't do it.
I do be catching myself in the room like, can't hit that note.
Throw a shoe.
All right.
Throw a shoe. Yes. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Definitely.
So I don't know. Maybe in season 6, I might have to incorporate some music or something. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Keep running, brother. Keep running. That's from Rev of the Riff and Rev podcast. Yes. So yeah, look.
Oh.
The comments is coming in. We was at like 60-something comments. We at 90 now.
Oh.
So, hey.
Y'all trying to bring me out of retirement. Leave me in there.
Put it in the comments. Out of retirement. Okay? Now Mama see it. Yep. A duo in the making. What? My auntie on here? Hey, auntie. I didn't even know she was on here. Oh, okay. Well, y'all, be on the lookout. We don't know what we're gonna do.
Make it up in there. Record a little bit here and
there. We gonna keep this connection.
When I was younger, I used to record a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Those files are hidden somewhere.
Oh man. I'm done. Look, out of retirement. No retirement. That's what they said. You heard the people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a son since I was like 18 years old. It's been a long time.
You're talking like you an old man though.
I'm 29 now though. That's 11 long years.
Do you know how old I am?
I have an old spirit.
You acting old.
I'm 29 with a 13-year-old son. God bless me. So,
hold up, the math ain't math.
That's called you had to grow up fast, and thankful to my grandmother and my great grandmother. I had great wisdom along the way. So
you was hot. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep that for another show.
To God be the glory, though. Yeah.
Hey.
And still was able to make great accomplishments. And,
Mr. 2 bachelors and working on the masters.
Most definitely. God has been good.
I got 1 bachelor.
And I have a very supportive family.
Circle. So, yeah. It's always important to have that circle.
They made it easy.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. I'm going to put all of his information in the comments. Y'all go and check out the Braden Foundation.
Yes, the Braden Health Foundation.
I knew I was missing help. The Braden Health Foundation. How you spell Braden?
And website is coming soon.
Okay.
Website is coming soon. We are getting ready to create the Facebook pages and things like that. We on TikTok and we are on Instagram, things like that. So, yeah, because we mostly highlight the Arkansas Scrappers, our AAU team for the most part right now. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay.
Reaching out to those youth on the TikTok and Instagram.
Hey, you gotta stay youthful on that. Gotta stay youthful. So, y'all look for that information in the comments. Again, share this video with everybody. And tune in next week. Same time, 9 p.m. Central Time, YouTube and Facebook Live. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. But y'all tune in. Same time next week. I'll think of it when I'm off the show. I'll just put it in the comments when I think of it. So share. And I will see y'all next week. And we are out. A little motivation.